GSL.
Forever changing, evolving.
Welcome to GSL Daybreak.
All right, in the upper right, we got our Protoss player winning with a very nice 3-base timing attack. A member of the team I am, he is
AGIM Seed.
And in the bottom left, we have our Zerg player, the best Zerg from TSL. He's so solid and so good. Can he win, though, against a GSL champion?
GSA Simber.
You know, both games so far in the series, Seed has gone for brute force. That first game, the single Void Ray to clear things into an 8-gate +1 timing.
Yep.
The second game, of course, he went into this super quick 1-gate, 3-base, and went pure Blink Stalker Sentry. Those are both completely brute force. There's not a whole lot of finesse with either of those. It's just like, hey, you're not going to have enough. One time he did, one time he did not. But Seed oftentimes is a finesse player. He's like the guy who started dropping Stalkers out of Warp Prisms because 4 Stalkers are awesome and kill a drone.
Yes.
So
I love that, by the way.
It's
funny because in StarCraft 2, you start to realize that you can actually put anything in a Warp Prism, use it to harass like an Immortal.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess you can do that, yeah. That's true. I guess 2 Immortal shots does kill a probe. And
it's pretty neat, actually.
Yeah.
But I wonder what he's going to do this time, though, because, I mean, he's showing a pattern right now. Like, sometimes people get stuck on an idea, like, well, you know what, I'm going to overwhelm Zerg or something like that. Whereas before it seemed like
whoa,
he was more diverse in styles or something like that.
Can't believe we're in the round of 16 and we're casting these 2 guys playing against each other.
No, I know. It feels like the round
chill
of 8.
out, GSL.
Yeah. Calm down, best league in the world.
Settle down there, Mount
What are
Olympus.
you? The GSL round of 16?
Yeah.
Stop trying so hard. God.
All right. All right, here's a question.
Yes.
All right. You know, we love fighting games. For those of you who didn't know, we actually love fighting games. All sorts of fighting games. Okay, for the GSL lineup, which fighting game is the GSL lineup?
Street Fighter.
Are we Street
Fighters?
All right. Okay, we can kind of beat me to the punch. Couldn't be Mortal Kombat.
No.
Could it be?
It's King of Fighters tasteless, but I don't know any of the characters.
I was trying to think of, like, is it Tournament Fighters? You ever play that, Tournament Fighters, the Ninja Turtle fighting game?
No, I haven't actually. I didn't even know they had one.
Yeah, well, I mean,
awesome.
it's old. It's on Genesis.
Yeah.
All right, so if these 2 players are from Street Fighter, which Street Fighter characters are they?
Seed and Symbol?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Actually, for a whole group.
Well,
Life is clearly Shakura.
yeah, I was actually going to say that.
Life
I
is
swear to
Shakura.
God, I would say that.
All right.
Happy as Ken.
Is he?
He's Ken to MVP's Ryu. Yeah, he is. And,
well, hold on.
I'm talking storyline, not how the characters played in the arcades.
All right. Who's,
If it was the arcades, he'd be Ryu. But,
all right, so
as far as these 2, that's a lot harder. It's like Akuma is maybe like Symbol.
Symbol Akuma? Hold on, I think you're all off on this.
I might be off on that, but like the brute force that you can see when he executes perfectly, it's amazing.
Yeah,
by the way, Stargate opening.
Stargate. Hold on, I can get to the bottom of this. Seed has to be
I'm having a hard time.
Seed might be like Yoon or something terrible like that.
He could be Yoon.
Could be Yoon. Actually, Symbol might be Yoon. And then Seed would be. Hold on.
No, I think Seed's more of a Yoon.
Yeah, I think you're right. Seed's more of a Yoon. And then Symbol's like
Goki.
He's like Jen. Actually, I can't forget who Symbol is. All right, let us know you think which Street Fighter characters these guys are in the group.
Yeah.
I want to get to the bottom of this.
Tell us on Twitter. Martosis, he's calling me Tasis.
I feel like Symbol is like Zangief.
I know what you mean, but he's not.
Well, then who's Zangief?
Zangief is like...
It's like Nesty.
No, it's not ST. MC is Zangief.
Yeah, actually, MC is Zangief. All right.
All right, anyways, back to this game.
Anyways, about our jobs.
He's going straight into Phoenixes, which is really cool. This is something IM Protoss has kind of started to popularize a bit, especially with Younghwa. And the point of it is they build really quickly. The Void Ray is very slow, so when they see it, they have enough time to do all sorts of things. And it's not that hard to defend against. These are more useful, cost less, build quicker. The Phoenix is actually just a better unit than the Void Ray overall, basically.
And his Symbol's going to be blindsided by this. Probably won't be prepared. He'll probably move out at about 5 Phoenixes, I think.
I think he'll move out at 4.
Let's see.
I think he's going to go down at 4 because when you wait for 5, that's like a really long time as opposed to a long time, IMO. So we'll see about that. I think for sure he'll make a 5th. I don't know about the 6th, though. I don't think he'll make a 6th. He's already getting his Robo. He's getting +1
5
already.
is kind of the lucky number with Phoenixes.
So he's got 4, and here we go.
Okay, yeah, he's going to go out.
Yeah, he's making that 5th, and watch. I don't think he'll make
The Overseer is going to finish right, well, just right when it's too late, when you probably need to make an Overseer, because now you can see what they're doing.
And he does fly past things. Look, notice how he skips the Overlord. He's just going straight for Queens. That's what he's going for. He wants to get there before the spores are up. And bam. Goodbye, Queen. And he is making the 6th and a 7th. Whoa.
Whoa, all right.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, he's got to get this Overlord because it's inside the main. And, he wants to get that before the Spore Crawler can protect it. Next Queen. Nope. Where is the next Queen?
Well, they're hidden. They're actually in with the spores. He threw up a lot of spores very quickly. And he's got 6 with 7th on the way. Oh, he canceled the 7th. Okay, so now he realizes that there's like already perfect defense. Now imagine if he had made a Void Ray, how much less damage he would have done, just because it's like, well, he's got the spores up even quicker this time in comparison to when I get there. He made a beeline for it and still did almost no damage. That was an amazing defense by Symbol, to be honest.
All right, he's going to go ahead and take out the Overseer. Next step is to go around the map, cleaning up anything that's in the watchtowers, taking out Overlords. Lights out, as we referred, for the Zerg.
Yes. I don't know that I've ever referred to that.
That's what I do, man, and I set the norm, man.
That's true. It's because you're just normal, tasteless. He is going against Colossus, which is fine. This is kind of an older style where you go for Phoenixes into Colossus, because the Phoenixes cover the weakness against mutas, and the Colossus cover the weaknesses against mass units, especially Zerglings. Of course, Roach
we might have a force cancel. He's going to surround the Nexus with force fields here.
Yeah, looks like he'll stop that force cancel. Still doesn't have force fields to stop the cancel again. If once again Symbol does
Zerg may poke in there again just to try to force him to make more force fields.
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
There's a whole art to making Protoss make force fields before it's time, before it really matters.
And, he's cleaning out the Overlords reasonably well. There's still quite a few around the map that can see what's going on. And he's actually splitting up his Phoenixes at this point.
All right, Noda Symbol not very interested in pushing any more creep over here.
No.
I'd almost say he's neglecting doing that.
Now we do have an attack coming up, Tasteless. A double-pronged attack, in fact. The Zergling's coming in from behind.
He wants to go into the main.
He's trying to draw him back, perhaps. Wants to force a cancel. Can he do it? Nice force fields going down. Oh, not really as nice as they could have been, though. And it looks like... Oh, there's a hole in those Zealots. And
no, he fixed it.
Okay, it looks like that's about it. That's all that's going to get through. That was actually very reasonably done by Seed. Wow, that was a good hold.
Symbol's actually in really bad shape now.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was serious investment that he put there. That's a lot of roaches that he probably didn't need to make just yet.
And the Zerglings really did very little as well. He still has all his Phoenixes. We do have the Infestors out now, but he's got to be careful about that, because if you spread out Phoenixes, Infestors have kind of a hard time with them, especially this early in the game.
All right, the positional expansion for the Zerg is now being taken.
And
probably one of the most important expansions in this part of the game for the Zerg to actually hold.
Oh yeah, he has to actually hold it. That's where all the battles take place. Now, he does have 3 Queens out there, which I love to see, because if you leave just the Infestors, those Phoenixes will come in and ruin those Infestors' days.
All right. When do you think Protoss actually pushes out? Does he just push out like when he gets a little bit past 170?
Yeah, that sounds
Or
about
does,
right.
or does
I
he
mean,
take a fourth and then push out?
he may take a fourth behind it, but he's definitely going to push on 3 bases. He has to get something done because Zerg is going to get way too scary if he doesn't. Right now, he does have 3 Colossi already. The 4th one on the way. He's adding a ton of gates as well, so he can actually spend all his money and get a ton of units. He's going to have to add a lot of pylons as well. There you go. 4 do go up.
Okay. So the drones are now being passed off to the 4th base. We have, what is that, roaches? No, lings, excuse me, on the mini-map. Both, okay, I was right both times. Moving out. Note he's being very careful about what he picks up with the Phoenixes. He's not just picking up anything.
Yeah, he wants to save some energy. He wants to be able to grab infestors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I feel like he actually hasn't picked up quite enough. And a lot of that is because he's scouting down. Look, he sees that hive. He knows he has to push out pretty soon here. I mean, you need to push out before the Broodlords. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow, that was close.
I thought he was going to drop that for a second. That would have been annoying.
All right,
Okay,
so
and he is going to push out now.
he has 4 Colossi. The next one's going to be out pretty soon here. He's lined this up very well with that +2 attack. And I think he will throw down a Nexus as well while he's moving out here. You know, he's got a really solid economy. And this push, he wants to do damage. I don't think he thinks this is going to kill, though.
Yeah, this is more of a poke than a push.
If he can kill that 4th base, that's great. But it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a counterattack going on.
Oh, man, that's a lot of Corruptors.
That is a lot of Corruptors.
That's a lot of Corruptors.
That makes this all the scarier. Now, does he leave the Phoenixes with his
I
army?
think he's actually going to go and attack with the 4th now. I think Zerg wanted to counter, but probably can't now.
Yeah, he needs to actually take this head on. Zerg needs to keep that 4th base up.
These Phoenixes are almost going to be there to be the sponge for damage, so that the Colossi get hit a little bit later on, because by the time the Phoenixes are gone, the Colossi should have cleaned up everything on the ground.
Yeah.
And this is really smart. Okay, I really want to commend Seed for doing this. He's just going to go around.
That's very smart indeed. And he's actually going for kill move tasteless. No additional upgrades, no additional Nexi or anything. And here we go. That's a lot of Colossi. Good force shields going down.
Those roaches in the back, so the Stalkers can keep doing damage. He's doing a great job, by the way, blinking to those Stalkers.
And there's some great targeting going down by these Corruptors.
Yeah, he needs to use those Colossi to target down all those infested turns, and he does.
And that is a lot of Stalkers left over, Tasteless.
And he's still got one more Colossi up here, and he's reinforcing so well.
Yeah, he's saved up a
He
lot of
needs to
money.
actually blink on top of these spine crawlers here.
Yeah, he's gonna have to walk down. I mean,
I think Seed just won.
I think he did, because you know what? We have the Greater Spire almost finished, yeah, but all he has is roaches and lings. He has no energy on anything to actually catch funkles or anything.
That's basically checkmate.
Yeah. So, I mean, this was actually really well done by Seed. He really banked a lot of money. Never started that +3 attack. Never started that Nexus. He just decided, okay, I just need a huge round of reinforcements. And that's exactly what he needed. He just has way too many Stalkers to stop.
Even if he wasn't blinking, I think he'd be fine here.
Even lifting the Queens multiple times so they can't transfuse. They have a ton of that energy. Not going to matter, though. This is like the critical mass of Stalkers that he needs.
Like, I would say expect GG any second, guys. There's just too many Stalkers here.
Yeah.
Especially when you got those infestors, it's basically just over.
Yeah, you know, he used those infestors pretty well overall, but walking around to the other side, a good angle of attack, targeting down the Corruptors with perfect force fields, so his Stalkers actually could kill the Corruptors. It was awesomely done.
Yeah, we're at the point in time where he's blinking on top of the enemy instead of blinking away from him, because he is so far ahead. GG. Damn.
Very well done.
Series right there.
Yeah. Seed really hitting puzzle. I mean, puzzle. Why am I saying puzzle? Seed really hitting Symbol very hard there, Tasteless.
Talk about a comeback after game number 1. I mean, Symbol looked invincible. I mean, it was so scary.
No, he stopped that attack so easily. This game, it's interesting because Seed didn't do much with his Phoenixes. It was a Phoenix opening. He did his best, but he didn't do much. He did get the quick robo, which allowed him to have enough Colossi. Like, if he has one less Colossi in that battle, it looks completely different.
Yeah.
He barely survived that battle.
He was
with one
able to
Colossi
melt
left.
the infested Terrans like that.
Yeah,
and they hardly did any damage. And those are high DPS units.
He also killed a lot of lings and roaches with that. So really well done by Seed. I love the fact that he never started more upgrades. He just sat there. He's like, all right, I have like 10. I think he had 10 gates. And therefore,
like
with all that money banked of not starting that Nexus and just all-inning at that point, after seeing the timing of the Hive, he made the hugest rounds of reinforcements.
We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to have more awesome StarCraft 2 action here at the GSL.
수업자 것인데 타락기 뭐 감염증 지상군 각기적으로 요새 꽂았을 때 저기 한 번에 다 달려들면 왜 나가는 건지
All right.